How much of your life is spent worrying about things you cannot change? The traffic, the opinions of others, the past, the future. We live as prisoners to external chaos. But what if true freedom wasn't about changing your circumstances, but about mastering your mind? Epictetus, a man born a slave, who rose to become one of the most revered Stoic philosophers in history, discovered this secret. He taught that the only thing you truly own is your choice. Welcome to the Radio Quotes. Today, we unlock the wisdom of Epictetus, a philosophy forged in hardship, designed to build an unbreakable mind and achieve ultimate inner peace. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe and click the bell icon. Join a community dedicated to mastering the self and living with true freedom. Let us begin. 1. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. 2. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Events are neutral. They only gain the power to harm you when you give them a negative judgment. 3. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. You do not control the hand you are dealt, but you always control how you play it. This power can never be taken from you. 4. Man is disturbed not by things but by the views he takes of them. The thing itself is not the problem. Your opinion about the thing is the problem. Change the opinion and the disturbance vanishes. 5. No man is free who is not master of himself. True freedom is not having wealth or status. It is being free from your own destructive impulses, emotions, and habits. 6. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. To learn, you must first admit that you do not know. The ego must be sacrificed for wisdom. 7. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. A rich man is not he who has the most, but he who needs the least. 8. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Define your ideal character. Then let every action you take be a step toward becoming that person. 9. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Your social environment is critical. If you walk with the lame, you will learn to limp. 10. Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well. This is the art of acceptance. Fight reality, and you will suffer. Accept reality, and you will find peace. 11. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. A crisis does not build your character. It reveals the character you have already built in private. 12. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. The uneducated blame others. The partially educated blame themselves. The fully educated blame no one. 13. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. An arrogant mind is a closed mind. Humility is the foundation of all learning. 14. Silence is safer than speech. Most of what we say is unnecessary. In silence, you avoid mistakes, and more importantly, you can finally hear yourself think. 15. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. We were designed to observe and listen, not to broadcast our every unformed thought. 16. Control your passions lest they take vengeance on you. Unchecked anger, jealousy, or desire will always cost you more than the thing you are angry about. 17. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Do not pray for easier tasks. Pray to be stronger. The obstacle is not in the way. The obstacle is the way. 18. What ought one to say then? As each hardship comes, I was practicing for this. I was training for this. See every challenge as a sparring partner sent by fate to test your training and make you stronger. 19. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses. Do not defend yourself. Simply answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, or he would not have mentioned only these." 20. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he is not, but rejoices for those which he has. Gratitude is the antidote to the poison of envy. Focus on what you possess, not what you lack. 21. A ship should not ride on a single anchor, nor life on a single hope. Build resilience. Do not tie your entire happiness to one job, one person, or one outcome. 22. The beginning of philosophy is the recognition of your own powerlessness in external things. The first step to wisdom is realizing just how little you actually control. 23. If you wish to be a writer, write. Stop talking about the thing. Be the thing. Your identity is not what you plan to do, but what you do. 24. Only the educated are free. He did not mean formal schooling. He meant that only those who have educated their minds in philosophy are free from the slavery of their own reactions. 25. The world is a single city. We are not just citizens of our town or country. We are citizens of the world bound to help one another, even those who seem different. The wisdom of Epictetus is a radical call to action. It teaches us that our minds, not our circumstances, are the source of our power. You cannot control the economy. You cannot control what others say. You cannot control illness or the weather, but you always control your judgment. You always control your response, and you always control your will. This is the only freedom that matters. Master this and you will be unconquerable. If these words from Epictetus strengthened your resolve today, please like this video and share it with someone who needs this message of resilience. What quote was your favorite? Leave a comment below. This is the Radio Quotes. Master your mind, master your life.